Hi y'all, back again. Let me see if I can see something. Okay. That's good. I think I can go ahead and I think the picture's okay and all that. I know I haven't been live for a very, very long time, but I do have an announcement. Because tonight I'm gonna be on Dawn's channel, DAWN_S channel tonight, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. She's having a collection of resellers. So I'm going to be on there. And I'm going to be selling some dumpster finds. I'm going to be having some electronic stuff, kids stuff, dog stuff, cat stuff, makeup lot, some clothing for women and kids. What else? Dog toys, cat toys, dog clothes. I mean, some of them could maybe be cat clothes too. What else? Oh, and 2 undamaged Betsey Johnson necklaces. So, so I'm not retail. I think I looked up and at Dillard's, one is about 150. Another one similar like that, similar towards another one I have is closer to $200. And there's no way I'm going to charge that much. But I'm definitely not going to be charging like $1 or $2. Okay? Just being honest with y'all. So 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Dawn's channel, DAWN_S channel. She's a reseller. She's having a bunch of us different resellers on. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be on, but I just wanted to announce that. And if anybody's making a comment, I'm not seeing anything, but I didn't exactly plan on doing this either. But the opportunity came available and I figured, what the heck. So, and I also have some perfume. I think I might have cologne. I'll have, but I get like 15 minutes, so it's not like the whole time. But I probably have way more than what I will show and have time to show. But just wanted to put that out there. So we shall see. But I know 2 things I'm definitely going to be showing is the Betsey Johnson necklaces. So, and like I said, new, they sell, I think, for about between $150 to $200. I would not charge that much. But I'm definitely charging more than, $20, $30 just because they are expensive. But I will tell you, it definitely would be cheaper than going to the store and buying them. So, what else? Hey, Dawn! yeah, just kind of was advertising the sale tonight. And if you see in the comment, Dawn's channel, DAWN_S channel, that's the place to be tonight, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So like I said, Dawn is having a bunch of different resellers. We're all like doing like presenting about 15 minutes. So kind of still getting ready, so I'm not exactly sure when I will be on, but there'll be a bunch of different people. So make sure you come to that tonight. And I'm sure since there's a bunch of us different resellers, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of different stuff. You know, I mean, I don't think we're all going to have the exact same stuff, so because like I said, I'm having this and that. So, well, one thing I might show, if I can, yeah. These are two of the pieces I'm going to be showing tonight. Again, these are Betsey Johnson necklace. And TJ Maxx threw them away. It's undamaged. And then if you look, sorry. So yeah. So I'm just telling you guys that these are, and then this is the, sorry, the other side. And I don't know if you can, maybe if I go this way. But you see, definitely Betsey Johnson. So, yep. So that one I'm going to be showing. And then this is another Betsey Johnson necklace. Totally, again, totally undamaged. But there you go. So that's just a preview of two of the things I will be showing tonight. And like I said, you know, these necklaces, each one retails new, because I looked, about 150 to 200. And there's no way I would charge that much. So, but yeah, the only reason why TJ Maxx threw them away, I believe, is because they were returns or just didn't sell. So yeah, I'm just telling you that is definitely what I'm gonna be showing. And of course, I had a bag for that, and now, oh, I couldn't find the bag for a minute. I will, trust me, I'll be more organized. Honest. But I'm just saying that if you like Betsey Johnson, those are two of the things I'm gonna be selling tonight. And like I said, retail about new, I think between $150 and $200. So, and I'm not gonna, be charging that much, but I'm gonna be charging probably a little more than $20-$30 for them. I'm just, put it this way, even though I found them for free, my parents did not raise a dummy. So, but you probably will not be able to get a new Betsey Johnson of those. Probably cheaper, brand new elsewhere. So, but like I said, I'm going to have a makeup lot. I'm going to have a little girls lot, a boys lot. I have doggy clothes, like cats could maybe wear too. A lot of dog toys, a lot of cat toys, a lot different electronic stuff, sunglasses. A little bit of this and that. I also have some, I think, perfume, cologne. I have some adult clothes, kids clothes. Again, I may have pulled out more than what I'll be able to show in 15 minutes, but I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared. So and at least most of the like the individual dog toys, and that can be cat clothes too, maybe. I have to double check on the pricing, but maybe about $2. Because I know like the animal clothes are expensive. So again, they're nice stuff, but I'll give you all a deal. So but anyway, I think I know this is kind of short and sweet. Excuse me. But I just wanted to, again, tonight, 6 p.m., if you see Dawn's channel here in the comment, her channel tonight, 6 p.m., is going to be a marathon of resellers. I'm going to, it starts at 6 p.m., not exactly sure when, I'll be on, but also, too, there'll be other resellers selling. Well, I'm sure Dawn will be selling, too, because it's her channel. But anyway, and I think the nice thing with having a whole bunch of different resellers is as of us, each of us showing the exact same thing, like, well, put it this way, like, what I mean is that, we all might show, couple different people might show clothing or jewelry, but we're probably not going to show all the exact same piece of clothing, exact same piece of jewelry, so you can kind of get like a little bit of this and a little bit of that, which is awesome. So be there or be square. And again, it's Dawn's channel, DAWN_S channel. Starting 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. A marathon of resellers. So be there. And I'm sure there's going to be awesome deals. No problem, Dawn. Like I said, kind of like the spur of the moment, I figured I'd post this. So I'm also going to put like a little something on my community page. But, I know Dawn. And Dawn, again, sells awesome stuff, awesome prices. And I know she's has invited different people, and knowing Dawn as I do, she is picky on who she would want to be on the marathon, In other words, resellers that have good prices and good deals and are fair and honest. So, so I think a good place to be tonight. So yeah. And like I said, again, like my stuff might be a little cheaper than some of the other resellers, but me being a dumpster diver, I the way I do it, I look at, kind of what the store has the price for it. What are the prices elsewhere? And then still try to go a little bit below that. But somebody else, I understand if they're directly buying the stuff themselves, it might be a little more expensive, but they have to include in the price what they paid for it, so that way they're not underselling themselves. So again, I hope everybody understands why there might be kind of a different variety of prices. So, because again, I'm not going to tell somebody that, just because I sell something at this price, you have to sell it to you at that price. No. How they want to do things, that's their business. So, but like I said, I mean, knowing Dawn, I know she's only inviting people who are fair, honest, and reputable. So, and will give you good deals. So, you'll all be there tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Dawn's channel, DAWN apostrophe S channel. So yeah, so you will be taken care of well tonight on her channel. I can guarantee that. I have known Dawn for a while now, and again, she's fair, honest, and reputable, and she would only pick people to be on her channel who are the same. So, all good. So, anyway, I'm gonna get going because I still have to probably number some stuff, figure out some prices on things. Like I said, probably the most expensive thing I will have on tonight is the Betsey Johnson stuff. Just because Betsey Johnson is expensive. So, but anyway, I'll have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and whatever doesn't sell, I might put a pop up later and maybe try to sell some stuff, online, or we'll see. So, so I think that's it. So I'm gonna go for now. So hope everybody can come tonight. So, and looking forward to seeing you like via internet tonight, Dawn. So, and I do have a lot of some cat toys. So I'm just saying. So anyway, see you all later. Bye.